It's been an interesting couple months for Ted Haggard, to say the least. First, there were the allegations involving a male prostitute. Then, after undergoing what is being described as intensive counseling, the evangelist says he's, quote, completely heterosexual. Like I said, it's been interesting. Alan Chambers is the president of Exodus International, an organization that claims to turn gay people straight, and Mark Shields is with the Human Rights Campaign, a gay advocacy group. Gentlemen, appreciate you being on the program. Alan, you believe it is possible to stop being gay. Ted Haggard, though, says that this is something he wrestled with his entire life. Does it make sense to you that he was able to stop this allegedly in 3 weeks of counseling?
Well, the truth is that's not my story, and it's not the story of anyone I've ever met. I don't know Ted Haggard's journey over the last 3 weeks, but like Mark, I would say that it's something that it doesn't seem like something that is really the case.
Here's audio of what former lesbian Melissa Fryrear said at an Exodus conference in Phoenix only 4 days later.
I know some people that God, and it's their testimony that God did an instantaneous work, and they never have had a homosexual thought or temptation or idea again in their lives, and moved on to heterosexuality, that identity, marriage, children, and it was an instantaneous moment for them.
So you enter the counseling. Do you still have attraction to men? And you're just choosing not to act on it?
My attraction greatly diminished over the course of many years. 16 years into it, my life isn't even remotely the same as it once was. But I often say that I will never be as though I never was. And the truth is that I'm a human being. And for me to say that I could never be attracted to men again, or that I couldn't be tempted, would mean that I'm not human, and that's just not the case.
Alan, what was it about being gay that you found, I guess, distasteful enough that would lead you into this lifelong journey?
And the truth is, I didn't leave homosexuality because it was so bad. I left it because I found something better. And today,
Alan's claim of leaving homosexuality not because it was bad, but because he found something better, is inconsistent with Alan's own testimony posted on Exodus's website, in which he states, "I also became addicted to anonymous sexual encounters, which lacked the relationship I was really craving. And homosexuality was an illegitimate way to meet a legitimate need."
For those of us, and there are thousands of people just like me, who choose to live beyond their feelings, who choose to move beyond the issue of homosexuality, we live wonderful lives.
Again, this statement by Alan claiming former homosexuals number in the thousands is grossly inconsistent with his previous claims. Here he was quoted saying hundreds of thousands by WorldNetDaily.com. And here, Alan claims tens of thousands on Narth's website, which is an association of gay conversion therapists. Of course, Anderson Cooper's audience is much less extremist than either WorldNet Daily or Narth, so it's not surprising to see Alan tailor his message to something they'd find more believable.
And is that based on a belief that you cannot be Christian and gay? I mean, is the wonderful life you're talking about a religious life which you feel was not accessible to you as a openly proud, happy gay man?
Not at all. I think that there are plenty of gay people out there who are Christians as well, but for me, homosexuality wasn't compatible with my faith, and my faith was much more important than that.
Although Alan has a personal record of acknowledging the existence of gay Christians, his organization, Exodus, goes out of its way to convince people you can't be gay and Christian. Here in Exodus's online bookstore, one can purchase a booklet titled Responding to Pro-Gay Theology, in which it is explained why homosexuality and Christianity are scripturally incompatible. And in Exodus's book, God's Grace and the Homosexual Next Door, page 218 reads, "The sin is in identifying with anything that is contrary to Christ, which homosexuality clearly is."